2-2 against Parma. Let's start, shall we, with Jurgen Klinsmann. Jurgen, great game.
For Parma, I think, first half, clearly, Milan was the better team. And I don't know how many times they hit the crossbar. But it was great to see Parma come out second half and try to score a second one, which they did with a beautiful goal by Kustic. But then you gotta really say that you deservedly for AC Milan, they came back into the game, they equalized the game, and I think the 2-2 is fair. Was an exciting game, was very entertaining, and it costs at the end of the day AC Milan 2 points, obviously at the top of the table.
Yeah, try saying that without a smile, Jurgen, with your interways. Gab, this was fun, wasn't it?
It was tremendous fun. I think it shows, in the first half, a lot of us are critical of the way Parma set up, maybe to defend. Although, I mean, when you get a lead, what are you supposed to do? If you're a good counterattacking side. But in the second half, rightly lately, Verani, knew he had to change it. He moved the position of Hernani. As Jurgen just said, they played differently. Milan were game for that. I think also significant, Pioli got it straight away. At halftime, he said, let me chuck on Rafael Leao and Hauge, put some wheels out there and sort of ratchet up the pressure even more. I like a performance more than results. Shoot me. And this was a really good performance from Milan.
Oh, that's a bit harsh, Shaq. Theo Hernandez, star of the show.
Yeah, without question. And absolutely fantastic. And you just wonder, from a Milan perspective, how much closer it could have been to taking all 3 points. Right now, I'm not sure if you're ruining the drop 2 points or the fact that you score late on to take something out of it and show some resolve. But Theo Hernandez, as you rightly say, simply fantastic, as was Çalhanoğlu, which seem to be saying every week about him. But again, thin margins denying Milan right now.
You just take a look at the table, and it's very much the cream rising to the top. AC Milan's lead then cut to 3 points after that draw against Parma. Inter, Napoli and Juve make up the top four. Gab, we got a proper title race, haven't we?
Yeah, and you haven't even mentioned Sassuolo. But sticky to that top four. It is a very serious title race. I think very significant is going to be how Inter now react, because the pressure weirdly is going to ratchet up on them because people are going to take it for granted with a whole week to prepare. They'll be expecting results and performances, and it's going to be up to Conte to deliver them. If he can do that, I suspect maybe the edge goes to them in terms of predictions. But still, you feel Juve can be a lot better than they are. I still think Napoli may have the most talented squad in Serie A. And of course, it's Milan with that 4-point lead. So, Dan, it's wide open.
3 points, Cap. I know you would have corrected me if I get it wrong. Jurgen, you take a look at Inter, and we mentioned it, didn't we? No midweek football next year because they are out of Europe. Is that a game changer? Does that make them favourites for the title?
It is definitely a game changer because obviously, playing the European fixtures, takes a lot of energy. And having that advantage now to prepare properly for every Serie A game week in, week out is an advantage. And the expectations are now clear for the team is to win the title. So hopefully they use that advantage. Hopefully they use that opportunity now in a positive way, even if obviously, still the people, the Interistas everywhere in Italy, they're still very upset with the big disappointment not being in a Champions League anymore.
Who's your money on, Shaq?
Right now, I'd like to see AC Milan win it. Though, listen, I think the smart money is still on Juventus, just given their experience. But I think, especially looking at this from a Milan point of view, it's 2 points drop, but it feels a whole lot better, especially with Zlatan coming back, and I understand Pioli's now got a couple more injuries to contend with. I'd love to see AC Milan go on and do it, but it's hard to discount Juventus, even though Juventus, 4 points back, just kind of given their experience and their new manager. I just feel that they'll have the final say.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.